philosopher, not a slave in an unmarked grave that the government decided to pay so we could not save. No, I'm an Indian. No identity. Apples and maths, computer, not computing. Life of a student with no vision.
At the mount picture.
Mountain pitching in the middle of a monsoon. Every drop insecure in my vision. God is God, he have no religion. Mountain pitching in the middle of a monsoon. Every drop insecure in my vision. God is God, he have no religion. Mountain pitching.
Bars, man. Bars. That was honestly me. Yeah, so I do own the right to that. Pretty cool. So today is a little different. I want to talk about secret competition. I wonder, is secret competition, does it come from lack of confidence? Or is people naturally born to compete? I know as men, we compete in basketball, football, chess. I compete in everything I do. Every single sport I do, I'll say that. But in life, I don't compete. In life, I want everybody to make it. I feel like everybody got a chance to make it. I feel like everybody gonna do what they're gonna do. I feel like most people gonna make it farther than others. Some people are not gonna make it. And I think that's like, God didn't want everybody to be super successful. Everybody not supposed to make it to the top. But the people that compete in life, the people like, I don't want to call them haters, or I don't want to call them like, I'm not sure the words to use, but compete. Like some people compete with you and you won't even know that they competing with you. You wouldn't even know it's a competition. You wouldn't even know there's like you up to or you down to. You're not keeping score. Somebody's keeping score and you're not keeping score. And most of the time it's like the closest people to you. Sometimes it's your friends, sometimes it's co-workers, sometimes it's family. I don't know. And it's weird because most people get hurt, or most people, when something happened to them, it happened to them and they said it happened to them like where they chilled at, where they grew up at, where they know everybody, where they should have been okay at, like the neighborhood, the gas station, the city park, like the places where like you should receive the most love is sometimes the most dangerous places. And I think it's lack of confidence at that point. Somebody could be hating on you because your girl look better than their girl, or your house might be a little bit bigger, or you might pay a little bit more on this, or your clothes might look a little better, or they like your hat, they like your car, they like the job you got or something. They know that how much you bring home, or they think how much you bring home. And I think it's lack of confidence. I think if you really, really, really knew that you was the shit, or you really, really knew that you was the man, or you really, really knew that you was doing the best that you could do, and you was grinding, and your family happy, you happy, your girl happy, your kids healthy, and all that, it would be a lack of competition. I don't think people would compete as much if everybody made enough. But this is just my thoughts. Like I did ask somebody to be on. They might pop up. I don't know. But I think is like me personally. I don't I don't see people. Like me and my girl, we go out to restaurants, we go out to the stores, we go out to bars, we go to family reunions, we just be out everywhere. We go to, we go to DC, we go wherever, we travel, vacations, everything. I'm not looking at what the next man's wearing, and if I did happen and like, boom, oh, and he was wearing the reason why I would notice it is because it's something nice, or it's something that I think I would like to wear. And if it's something that I like to wear, I might even compliment on them. Like, hey, bro, nice shoes. Where you get them joints from? And I think that's where like you compliment the person, and you don't compete with them. You don't be like, hey, I got on better shoes than that guy, or I was the best dressed in the whole club, or I was I don't know, I made more money than everybody that was in the room, or I don't know, like I don't compete enough that I don't even know how to compete. I don't even know where the competition come from, but the competition, I think that's what's stopping us from advancing as a civilization. Like civilization can only advance if people stop competing with other people. We got to stop comparing ourselves to each other. We got to know that what we got is good enough. Once everybody realizes that what they got is good enough, as long as they fapping and happy and stuff like that, you don't need to make as much money as the next person. The next person might need to make more money than you for to take care of their family or for to do what they need to do, so that person make more. You don't need to make that amount of money for to do the same thing that that person is doing, if it makes any sense. Like, if you don't got 3 kids, then you don't need to make what the person that's thriving with 3 kids is making. You only you might need to just make what you're making. Whatever you're making with your 1 kid, and you're able to successfully take care of your kid, and you're able to go shopping, and you're able to go on vacations, you're able to save money, and you're able to take trips, and you're able to do all that, then you make enough for you. You're doing great. And if you want more, then I mean, I always want more. So like, I would tell you that I'm honestly the person that's always thriving every year for to make more, to do better. Like, I'm not sure if y'all know, but I got a business called Outdoor Home Beautification. Outdoor Home Beautification, we do flower beds. I I, I honestly do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but I specialize in beautifying the outside of your house. So like flower bed, raised flower beds. I plant trees. We do the walls. We do. I want to clarify that I'm not like necessarily promoting my business, but outdoor home beautification is something I came up with for the bring extra income and for the maybe one day successfully leave my job and just work for myself. I'm not sure if people are meant for the work for other people. I think people are naturally built, or we are meant to work for ourselves. We like self-providers, like as a person or as a human or as a man or a woman, we are naturally go-getters. We are not meant to sit in one space for like 8 hours and like stay at one location for that amount of time and like try to focus on one single task. I get bored real quick with doing stuff like that. I'm more of a multitasker. Well, at my job, I'm like lead. They kind of put me in management. I don't know. I call it fake power. But so I'm in management, and I got like a group of people, and I multitask. So I like tell them what I need to be done. I tell them what they're gonna be doing afterwards. So I actually write on this dry erase board like 5 tasks for the day. And sometimes I naturally notice that the stuff that I write down on the board, if you come and ask me, that's not the stuff that we're doing that day. I actually got other stuff. So like my best plan is no plan, but I try to come up with a plan, but that's not necessarily in concrete. Nothing I do is permanent. I I like to go with the flow. So I think that we all naturally are multitaskers. We're able to do way more than what we do, and sometimes we dumb ourselves down. Sometimes we come home and say we're tired and lay in the bed for the rest of the day, just cause. Just cause we went to work and we felt like we did the stuff that we needed to do for the day, so we lay around the rest of the day. I'm one of them people. Like I'm like, hey, I need to clean up the backyard, and I come home and I do nothing. Or I come home and I play chess. Or I come home and I play with magic, play with the cards. I sidetrack myself other than knocking out the tasks that need to be done. So yeah, lately I've been focusing on doing the tasks, and I realized once you get started, it's nothing to get it done. And it's honestly like once you get it started, it's nothing. It's just nothing. It's just it is what it is. So like I think we need to start building each other up. We need to start giving each other more compliments. We need to start like raising each other up. Like giving it like as men, we need to start giving each other hugs and telling people I love you. If it's like a loved one, if it's a man and you like really, I don't know, just a dude you've been knowing him forever. Like most of my friends are still my friends. Like I don't know, I'm solid, so I never lost a friend. Like most of my childhood friends are still my friends. I then grew up with new friends. I then got work friends. Like, and I still talk to everybody. But you know, like I don't reach out as much as I should. I should reach out more. But you know, yeah, I got diehards. I got diehard friends. All my friends, they call me, I pick up. I call them, they pick up. We're gonna make it happen regardless. So I think like building each other up, checking up on people, but building it is like the key to it. Building to take away like secret hate, because that secret hate is like you competing with somebody that don't know that they're competing with you. So like sometimes people end up, like I said, like getting hurt. Like people get killed by people that's like their best friends. Could be a homie. You could be in a picture with them, then all of a sudden the dude that shot you. Like I heard earlier today, looking at a pod, it's actually that made me kind of like, yeah, I got to do this. Like the dude got killed by a guy, and then the guy ended up going to the dude's funeral because he was his friend and he didn't want to do it or something. I don't know. It's some weird stuff, but like he knew his mom. Like people killing people, they know your mom. They've been in your house. They didn't chill with you. They didn't went on car rides with you. They know your girlfriend. They know your kids. They know your baby mama. They know everything about you. And that person is secretly hating on you the whole time. And then that person will turn around and kill you for something that you don't even know that you're doing. You're just trying to be successful and grow. All I want to do is grow. But I want everybody to grow. So the person that's hating on me, if you're super close to me, if you know me, don't hate on me. I want everybody for to get it. I want everybody for to make as much money as they can for to make them happy. I don't think that we need millions for to be happy, but if you want to make millions, make it. I want to make millions. My pod is called I would name this when I make a million. That's my goal. I want to get as much money. I want to be able to do as much stuff as I possibly can. I want to go on so many vacations and so many trips. I want to see the world. I want to learn all the origins. I want to find out where I came from, where I've been. I want to know all that stuff. But it's a side note. This is about competition and where it comes from. It's weird, bro. But like I said, naturally, like I think that like when you see somebody wearing something, if you see somebody doing something, if you see somebody with something that you want or something that you like you should compliment that person on it and ask that person where did they get it from. Don't like see where that person parking and take his rims. Like ask the dude where he get his rims from. He probably made payments or something. He probably even tell you, hey bro, you go around the street over there. If you don't got all the money, they'll do this for you. And this is how you do it. Like communication, man. I think it's lack of communication. That's why we got so many problems. Like, I think confidence comes in multiple different ways. Like I said, I gotta be confident even for the talk to y'all on YouTube. I gotta be confident in like every single thing I do as a man, because if you're not confident as a man, it lacks everywhere else. If you're not self-motivated or you're not like as a man thriving to like as a man, when you do stuff you're gonna fail. Like I'm not successful with everything I do. I do stuff and I fail all the time, but you learn from the failure and you get better at it. I'm actually like pretty good at sales, but when I first started off in sales I ain't know nothing about sales. What I ended up doing, I wanted to look at some YouTube videos. First, I used to look at the motivational videos for to motivate myself, because like I felt like I wasn't inserting myself. I wasn't good at like short conversations or like them little, I don't know what you call them, but like the filler conversations. So like I built my confidence up, because in sales is you and that person, is you and a homeowner, and the homeowner want to know as much stuff as you know about that plant, and they want to know what you could do, why you better than the next person, why they letting you in their yard, why they not letting the next person in their yard. So like I built myself to the point where like I put out my flyers, I put out my numbers. I want you to call me. I go knock on doors. I go talk to people. Like I love talking to people at this point. Like I want you to call me, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm better than anybody else you could put inside your yard, and why me and my guys are gonna make sure that you smile at the end of the day. All I want to do is want you to smile. I want you to come outside and be like, wow. And when you come outside and say, wow, that put a smile on my face, and then give me my money, and then we part ways. But I most definitely do it for the money, but I do it because I want people to know more. I won't, it's so much out here that we don't know that we could teach each other just by like talking to each other. Like, it's not hard. You just need somebody for to sit down and talk to you about it. And I want to teach somebody something that they don't know every single day. When it comes to plants, when it comes to flowers, when it comes to the trees, when it comes to sales, like I'm willing to teach you sales pitches. I want to show you how to like multitask. I want to tell you how to I want to tell you how to sell up, because some people are order takers, and there's a difference between an order taker and a sales. Like if somebody come and they just want a rose and you just go get them one rose and you come back, you're not really a salesman. I wouldn't take away like credit from you or whatever, but I want the person that's gonna like talk to them. I want the person that's gonna like, so what you come in, so where you gonna put this at? Oh, I'm just replacing a rose. Oh, okay, sweet. You got any more jobs? What's your next job? Do you need any more flowers? Do you need some mulch? Do you need some fertilizer? Like talk to that person, man. Like even build a relationship to them. Like give them your business card. Like hey, the next time you come in, just call me. I got you. Like it's building the credibility. It's gonna build confidence. It's gonna build a relationship with you and that person. It's gonna do everything for that person, because then that person got, hey, this person knew my name. This person gave me his business card. He gave me his personal phone number. This person's gonna feel like great about you, and then you're gonna feel good about that person because now you know that person. Now when that person come in, hey, how you doing today? And you shake his hand and you like, y'all build that. I think that's all a part of just being confident. Like people need to be confident. Like you're going to make mistakes, but like confidence is like the key. I don't know why I keep like sticking on like you're going to make mistakes, but it's gonna happen. Like relationships, like my girl, I don't go through my girl phone. I'm confident as a man that I make my girl happy. Like I do what I do. My girl is cool. She's great. My girl's sexy as hell. She's dope. She got plenty of friends. I'm pretty sure people be in her inbox. I'm pretty sure people be trying to like flirt with her and stuff like that. But I'm confident enough in me that I don't have to go and say nothing to them guys. Like she not going to well. Like she's not entertaining them. Like some people are like. Some people like searching through their girl phones while they sleep and stuff. They calling the guys, they texting the guys, they doing this, they doing that. I'm saying, man, like as men, we need to be way more confident and way more manly. Like I met a lot of men with female tendencies and female traits, and I know women more manly than them. But I'm saying, like as a man, we need to. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Don't like just be a man. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, what you think that your girl gonna leave you for another man, then you need to step up, or you need to like leave, or you need to do something like going through her phone and like calling and texting other guys and all this stuff. That shit is just, that's just weird. It's super super weird. But I'm gonna say like that's another step in like confidence. Don't be comfortable, because a lot of people get comfortable and then they stay where they at, and then they not confident no more. You just comfortable. You gotta always strive for to be better and do more. Be better and do more. Be better and do more. And the more that you be better, the more that you do more, the more confident you be, and the more confident you be, the more your girl is gonna see that in you, and she ain't going nowhere. But when you lack confidence and you always questioning and you always doing this, it causes more conflict. It causes more arguments. It causes more harm than good. I don't even know. It's just a little rant, I guess. But y'all gotta, I don't know. I'm just talking to everybody. You're talking to a certain race or nothing like that. I'm just saying, man, we gotta be way, way, way more confident as men. Like, for to approach people. I think I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, "Hey, do you like approach? Like, you see somebody sexy, you see somebody that look good or whatever, would you walk up to them? Is you confident enough to like walk up to the person that you see and say, "Hey, how you doing? My name is such and such, and I would like to take you out on a date. Or can I get your phone number? Can we communicate? So I see you some text messages or something like that." That person said no. I'm like, so how do you ever get what you want? People are out here not getting what they want. They're just taking what comes to. I don't. I would tell you the story about my relationship, but I'm not gonna do it. Me and my girlfriend, we go back and forth with it. One day when she up here, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get her to tell it. We're gonna talk about it. Um, it's crazy, but I didn't wait for her to come to me. I seen her. She was beautiful, sexy, the most beautiful thing I ever seen in my life. I seen her, and I'm like, "Hey, my name is Rashawn. How you doing?" I ain't asked if she had a boyfriend. I knew she had a boyfriend. I ain't answer like, I I was confident enough like, "Hey, you gonna be with me, I'm gonna be with you, and we gonna do this, we gonna make this work." And that was 7, 8 years ago. We still together. Like, I jumped. I jumped a lot. But it's a very interesting story. I know y'all love to hear it. We'll tell it one day. That's how confident I am. I'm confident enough for me and my girl to get up here and tell y'all how we met. It don't mean nothing. I'm an open book. I think we all need to be like that. Like, I think everybody is trying to be something different. Everybody's trying to be somebody else. Everybody's trying to put on this fake fraud, man. Like, the only way for us to advance as humans, as a civilization, is for us to like look past like what others have and meet people where they are. Is a thing like meet people on their level. Like, I'm always meeting people on their level. I don't care where we go, what we're doing. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to do it. Like, I didn't play cards on somebody's floor. I didn't went in and played. It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm willing to meet you on your level. When it comes to conversations, I'm gonna talk to you on your level. If you want to know something, I don't mind teaching. You know what I mean? I don't mind giving you a little bit, only if you accept it. But if like some people like they don't like that, so I meet you on your level. I hold a conversation with you on your level. I will talk to you about whatever you want to talk about, like whatever topic you want to pick, like, and I stick to that topic because I realize people are not as diverse. People are not as willing to indulge or willing to learn. So I try to stick to a simpler level and we'll build from there. Me and my girl, we had amazing conversations. Like, the conversations we have inside our bedroom, the conversations we hold is like amazing. Like, amazing. We talking about Nephilites. We talking about the flat Earth. We talking about advancing civilizations. We talking about the next step in civilization. We talking about the pyramids, the original use, the original religion. We talking about everything, and like a lot of them conversations I want to bring to y'all, and I'm willing to because I'm willing to put my stuff out there, and I want to hear how y'all feel about it. I'm willing for y'all to like blow my comments up and tell me like, "Hey, yeah, Sean, you don't know what you're talking about." Yeah, and I want to talk about it. Like, I'm even willing for y'all to come up here and talk to me about whatever y'all want to talk about. Even this conversation, like, is competition, is a secret competition thing lack of confidence. I think anybody that's holding a secret competition with anybody that's sitting back like, "Hey, that dude job ain't better than mine. Hey, his car ain't better than mine. Hey, his girl don't look better than mine." I think that dude lack confidence, and I think that like he's the person that's holding back us as a civilization. I'm willing to hold a debate about it. We can talk about it forever. Me as a young black man, I do not compare myself to nobody. I do look up though. So with me saying I look up, I don't look left and right. So we on the same level. Like I said, I meet people on the level. You'll see me talk about like perfect angles and levels all the time. It's my steps I took. I took the right steps for to get to where I am. So That's what we're gonna talk about, levels. So I meet people on the level. So I look on my level, and the people that's left and right of me, I'm really not competing with y'all. I look up, and that guy I'm not competing with because I feel like, okay, I gotta tell y'all this. Like, honestly, I know that I'm great. I know that I'm awesome. I know that I'm amazing. I know there's not too many people out here that's doing what I'm doing or capable of accomplishing the stuff that I accomplish on a daily basis. So I look up normally because that person is the person that I'm gonna end up taking his position. I'm gonna end up taking that job. That's the person that I'm gonna end up becoming. So with me knowing that I'm gonna end up becoming the person that's on the next step, everybody else that's on my level, I look left and right, hey, I notice y'all, hey, how y'all doing today? And I shake hands and I'm like, hey, bro, nice sneakers. I love them shits. Them shits dope as hell. Off whites, Virgin made them. Bro, them things amazing. Where you get them from? Oh, I got them from such and such. How much you pay for them? I paid this amount. Sweet, man, I gotta go get me a pair of them. Or I'd be like, dang, I can't afford them. However it is, I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna be an open book about it. I think so many people are having like, hey, I can't do that right now. I don't got enough money, or I, they make up so many excuses why they can't. Hey, I don't got gas in the car, so I'm not able to drive the Norfolk right now. Wait till I get paid and I'm gonna fill my gas tank up. Other than saying that, people come up with so many different excuses. Other than that's like keeping it real. Lack of confidence. I think if man, we just need to be an open book. We need to tell people what it is. We need to just like let them know, because I guess if people knew more, they could do more, and we could like level each other up. Like if we wasn't competing with each other, then we could actually help each other, and we could like everybody be on that level. Everybody be looking up. Everybody be looking for to take the next person position, not looking left and right and like hurting each other and fighting each other and like trying to do this and trying to do that. Like honestly, man, who cares what the next person doing? I really don't. I don't care what you're doing, bro. You call me and ask me what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing, and I'm gonna ask you how you feel. You alright? I'm gonna ask you all that. I might possibly ask you what you're doing, but it's like if I ask you what you're doing, it's because like I'm trying to do something with you. I'm trying to link up, like I'm trying to ride out or something like that. But I'm not just like, bro, like I love it when my people get the new cars. I love when my people taking trips. I love when my people go on vacations. I call and check up on you. I don't like no confidence. I don't like. We need to stop the competing and comparing, man. We need to go ahead and advance ourselves as a civilization. And make sure I touch on everything. Like, man, this is just crazy. But yeah, like I said, like if you see somebody, man, go get them. Like they're lack of confidence. They're not getting what you want. Like you see somebody that's like beautiful or somebody out there, man, you gotta go get that person, man. That person, like, because you not taking that step is you holding yourself down. Like you done missed out on something. Like that could have been the love of your life. The love of your life was right in your face and you didn't say nothing to it. The love of my life was in my face. I said something to her. She had somebody. I took her. Go like bro, I'm telling you, like that's the lack of confidence. That's the other thing that like then when you see her, then you see her boyfriend, then you're gonna be like, hey man, that dude right there, hey, that the dude right there. Then you just hating. Then you like, then that's you right there. Then you because you lack that confidence turned you into a hater. Now you bro, man. Just go talk to people, man. Go get it. If she say no, I can't be with you, I got somebody. You tell her, well, you the love of my life, and when y'all done, I'll be here, or whatever you want to say. Um, make it happen. Don't wait for nothing to come to you, man. Don't wait for like that job to come to you. Don't wait for that. Don't wait for nothing to come to you. You go get it. We go getters. We naturally go getters. We naturally born to go get. So like, if you're not out here going to get and going to like take what you want, not even like saying steal. Don't steal nothing. Go out here and get it, bro. That's what we made for as humans. Like every step in civilization, people that were successful, they went and got. The only way that we could succeed in life is for us to keep advancing each other because like I talked to my friend the other day and we were talking about like the Bernie Sanders thing. Bernie Sanders wanted to give everybody free college. A lot of other places, like other countries, they give people free college, and with free college, it helps for like the Americans to be more smarter. So with America being more smarter and our kids and stuff being more advanced, that helps advance the civilization. With America charging an outrageous rate for people to go to college, it locks us into this box where like we're not advancing in civilization. We just got a certain generations or certain families that's like they getting smarter or whatever. But if they choose to like push away the information, then the smart kid that was amazing the whole time that made nothing but A honor rolls and stuff like that, they if they don't get a scholarship, like a full ride, then that person misses out, and on, we missed out on that next great man to advance our civilization as a human race. I hope that came off right. I hope that so I dig a little deeper into it. So with knowing that college is in America is like charging outrageous, and then they put an interest on it, and most people that go to school to be a doctor spending most of their or like a quarter of their career paying them back the money that they use for to go to school. So that it deters people from going to school for to become like doctors and lawyers and astronauts. You know what I mean? Going to school for physics, going to school for geometry, going to school for like anything that advances our civilization, because they know that once they go to school and they get all this information and stuff like that, they're going to end up paying the next 15, 20 years of their life paying it back. As if that knowledge that they're receiving is not going to be used for the advance our civilization. If it should be free. It should be free. Like everybody in America should go to school for free, go to college for free, and that person should, I can't even say be forced, because it's natural. You naturally gonna want to advance civilization. You're gonna naturally want to be like a scientist. You're gonna want to go build with a whole other bunch of scientists, and then you and these scientists or you and these astronomers gonna want to build a spaceship that's gonna want to go and see can we like live on Mars, or go see if we could live on the moon, or go see if we could like find other civilizations. And like it's a natural thing. The natural is we come together, like say if it wasn't wars, if we had like peace in all nations, if peace in nation was a real thing, then that advanced all of civilization. They don't just advance like one country. Like if all countries came together, it's almost like that new world order thing. Like, and a lot of people fight against new world order, but I kind of get it. Say if it was like one person that was president, and we all like voted on that person, like all the other countries, all the worlds, we voted on this one person. This one person was the person that, he was just the president. He was just the face. We still had like maybe a Congress or something. I don't know. Some of this shit is useless. But said we still had like chain of command, so this one person couldn't just do what he wanted to do. That would be the way that we could advance civilization. That's how we go to world travel. That's how we go to world peace. That's how we go to no postcards and no passports. Like we shouldn't need passports for to like travel the world. We shouldn't need like I'm alright, no man. I'm just like once again like that's all up in here. We'll talk about it, we'll get into it, but lack of confidence, man. Lack of confidence is what's stopping us from coming together as a civilization. That's what's causing all this fake beef and this hate. Hate because of lack of confidence. Like lack of confidence, it started competition. Like it's secret competition. Like everybody got, even on the highest level, no matter how far you want to think of, everybody's got secret competition with each other, to the point where like we can't advance as a whole civilization. And I think that's the worst part. That's the worst thing ever. Is it's not happening. But I think I basically touched on everything I wanted to touch on. I hope that I hope it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't like in my head thinking about it, like even on the most extreme level, like I want to dig so deep into it. That's why I wish I had somebody else here to talk because like if somebody else was talking, it'd be like binging ideas off each other. Me binging ideas off the wall, it leaves me with like unlimited thoughts, and me like with unlimited thoughts leaves me for like really dig into it. And as a civilization, the first thing we gotta stop is like comparing ourselves to each other. Once we stop comparing ourselves to each other, once we stop the secret competitions, once we stop all the secret hate, once we stop like we gotta love each other. Once we start loving each other and stop comparing ourselves to each other, we all will advance. Everybody had nice cars. Everybody had nice houses. Everybody be doing this. Because like honestly, say like if you went to church and like somebody had like a problem with their house, so y'all went to church and
Philosopher, not a slave.
Say if you went to somebody like you went to church and somebody at the church had a problem with their house, and instead of sitting inside the church and praising the Lord for like 2, 3, I don't know how long people been in church. I'm spiritual, not really religious. But stay instead of being inside the church for like that many hours, we went to that person's house and we fixed that person's porch. Instead of praying about fixing that person's roof, we actually took the people from the church and we went and we fixed the person's roof. The money that we was gonna donate to the church, the money that we were gonna put inside like the collection plate or whatever, say we took that collection plate money, went and brought the wood and stuff that we needed for the church and fixed the person's roof. I think that's honestly what we need to do for to take the next step. And if we're not doing that, then we're not gonna take the next step. It probably never happen, but I'm looking for the advanced civilization. Hope everybody else is too. I know that I went on a little rant, but I guess the title of this one would be is lack of confidence the reason why we got like secret competition.
So we could not save no identity, no identity. Apples and Macs, computer, not computing, life of a student, with no vision. That philosopher, not a slave.
One more time.
My grade that the government decided to pay so we could not save no identity, no identity. Apples and Macs, computer, not computing, life of a student, with no vision.
With no vision at the mountain picture. Man, them balls right now. I don't know if y'all heard.
In the middle of a monsoon, every drop insecure in my vision. God is God, he have no religion. Mountain pitching it.
Yeah, so I'm out. Y'all be great.